Wow, what a turn on event. As of yesterday, we're I'm opening up a laundry services here in Brisbane. The journey is somewhat interesting. Um, so as of yesterday, I'm officially open laundry services. It is a franchise business. When I bought this franchise business, I did not think it would be as quick that you're able to get leads and jobs. Yesterday afternoon, I had my first training to learn the backend system, to learn how to navigate your way around. It is a mobile service where I actually pick up, wash, dry, and fold customers' laundry and then return them at a timely manner. Um, we we had two quotes yesterday. One of them, I guess they don't like my pricing. They decided not to go ahead with what service that I'm providing. Second one, on the other hand, is that I provided a quote yesterday evening, and they took the job valued just under about $200 or so. And I was quite amazed that there was two leads comes in, one of them's taken it, and the other one did not. So yeah, I was quite nervous when I first doing this. But you know what? This is part of the learning curve, let's say. And yeah, so last night we had about $200 worth of washing that's to be done. So we bought a franchise business because the system that they've got in here is unbelievable. All of the software that comes with it. So what happened is the client contacted the head office. The head office then filter it down to whoever actually needed a quote. It just so happened it went to me, and I was amazed that it was gone quite quickly. I was not expecting receiving anything yesterday, as I was just navigating my way around to learn the system. But yeah, so first customer, $200. So I projected what it looked like doing this wash, dry, and fold business, and I couldn't see what the business model will look like. The beauty thing about this particular franchise is you are so fluid to do whatever system that you want to do. You can price them whatever price you want them to do. It's not fixed based on what the head office tells you. That's what I like about it. So I'll give you an example. If you were to purchase, let's say, a retail outlet franchise, say McDonald's or Domino's, or those are the two main ones that is probably a global brand. You are fixed with their pricing. You are not able to add different services. So if, let's say, I don't know how much it is, let's say a Domino's, let's say $20 or something for a base pizza, and that is the product that you will be selling, and that is the price that you will be selling. You cannot add more, or you can't pull any other products or services unless it's approved by the head office. With my franchise system, it's actually interesting, the fact that you can do whatever in that scope of product and services. You price them. You're pricing. No one else. You can actually choose the pricing. So for example, if my wash, dry, and fold valued at $100, another person can do the same product and services that I do, but they can charge them higher or lower, and that's okay apparently. And I'm like, oh, okay. So flexibility of the pricing. The other one would be in terms of territory or franchise locations. I was amazed that it's actually it doesn't matter how closely you are between one franchise to another, as the lead comes to bounce between one person to another. So this is what I learned in my training, that under, let's say if you have 5 people or so, it's just rotating between 1, 2, and then you're just going to keep on going in a circle. If the first lead goes to this person, the next one goes to the next one, the next one goes to the third person, fourth and fifth, and then once it's finished on the fifth one, it's going back on the first one. So that's just going around in a circle. That's how the lead system works. Territory wise, it doesn't really matter because you're bound to cross over between one territory to another. If you've been in the business for a long time, you're bound to have enough regular customers, circumstances change, and you're probably not going to take any more customers, and you just wanted to do those regular customers only. Then you have the options to turn off the lead if you are busy and you have enough job and you're satisfied with your income level. If you turn it off, so based on that 5 people, so now it's going back to 4, and it's going around running the circle. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it doesn't really matter if I'm close to it's another provider, let's say. And it just keep on going. You want more, you turn it on. You don't want any more, you turn off the lead. So I'm like, okay. The brand is very recognizable in Australia. It's one of the biggest brands in terms of home services franchise business. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention the name just yet, so let me just double check before I actually double in a lot more. And then, so what else is it? The training that they provide you, it is somewhat basic in terms of what you need to do with the customer service, what you need to do when you receive lead, what do you need to do to convert, what do you need to do if they're going to be a regular customer, how do you convert them. Those little things are somewhat the fundamental of starting a business, and it is up to you to go out there and convert those leads into jobs. The fees, on the other hand, this is what amazed me. The fees is actually flat fees. Yes, you have to pay for the lead. And that's probably annoying for some people because you already paid an upfront fee of purchasing a territory. Yes, you have to pay per lead, but monthly fees, the outgoing, it's not based on percentage. It's just a flat rate. So I was amazed in that aspect. So it doesn't matter if your income is really high, whereas your income is very low, your fees, it's fixed, the same amount, a month in, month out. And usually on a franchise business model, it's based on percentage of turnover, whether it's 1%, 5%, 10%, whatever it is. And I'm like, oh, okay, so your fees is flat fees because, the system that has been generated from the call center, the text messaging, the emails, the I guess the support that comes with this, it is very minute in terms, and the marketing as well. The marketing fees is like very minute. I was wow in terms of how much they actually charge monthly basis. So, and I guess you also look at the support system in terms of your franchisor. If you have any questions, you have they're happy to answer on whatever information. My franchisor was taking a phone call at 9 o'clock at night, and I was quite surprised because I was like, hey, this is my first job. What you're pricing, what you're quoting is usually this amount, and I'm using those numbers that you gave me, and it worked. I'm like, oh, okay. So, no, it might be it's because I'm new to this. I might have that wireless bubble. Hey, it's a new shiny product, services and whatnot that I'm using. I'm sure over time it's going to get fade out, but this is my experience so far. Overall, it has been positive. the whole entire journey so far. Doing this wash, dry, and fold as a franchise. The downside of it, it's yes, it is for some. It might be a little bit big capital that you're required. It is hard, let's say, if you're using this, if you have financial obligation to do it, like if you purchase the franchise on a finance, for example, because you probably, the only killer is that you probably end up have to discount your price in order for you to get the jobs. What else is there? There's bound to be, like, say, product or services that I don't want to do, but I'm thinking of offloading that, and you don't have to do all of the product and services that we have as in the franchise business, let's say. So for example, I don't like ironing, so I'm actually going to offload that to someone else. I don't have anything when it comes to linen hire. So in the beginning, it's going to be a lot of trial and error, but I'm trying my best in that aspect. And yeah, as a whole, it has been a positive journey. Stay tuned. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents right now. If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and I will see you on the next video.